Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jess here with another review, and today we will be reviewing the studio series Exo-suit Noah Diaz. And I don't normally cover or review core class figures because I really don't collect them. I have nothing against them, but I really just don't collect them. But I picked him up, and to tell you the truth, I mean, like, if you look at him, he kind of does, and then he kind of doesn't look like his appearance in the movie. He certainly didn't have the jetpack there, but the blaster is very similar. The exosuit kind of is, but it kind of isn't. This was clearly based on concept art for the film, just like the mainline figures of Optimus and Rhinox and Cheetor and all them. Those were based on concept art, and they ended up looking a lot different than the studio series versions of the figure, and obviously the final their final appearance in the movies. But yeah, here he is. Now, to be honest with you, I just really bought him because I heard that he had the 5 mil peg um, on the back of the jetpack, and I just wanted to show off what you could do with the jetpack. So I'm just going to show that off and maybe like a couple size comparisons, and that'll basically be it. Alrighty, so let's take a gander at the sculpt. As usual, the head and everything else is beautifully sculpted, which is why it's studio series. I mean, for such a small figure, the budget has to go into the sculpting. I wish it would have had a little bit more paint, but the sculpting is fabulous. Turn them around. So the sculpt is beautiful. Now let's check out the sculpting of the jet. And the detailing is okay. I just like all the lining there in the panels looks great. Like, the sculpt is good. For what it is, it's good. I just really wish that they would have just used silver on the entire jet like they did, with the cannon here. It looks good. I just wish it would have been silver. See all the paneling detail there. It looks great. Engines there, the intakes. Besides the jet or jet pack, he has a built-in blade into his forearm, which is accurate to the movie, I believe. I'm not sure if it looks exactly like it, but I do remember he did have a blade like that. And you cannot remove it, so that kind of sucks. And then you have the blaster, which I do have on backwards. I'm sorry. It should be covering the top of the fist. But the blaster he did use in the movie, and I don't think it looks anything like that. Here we have Noah Diaz transformed, I guess, into a jet. And he's just lying down. You could use the jet without Noah Diaz attached to it, just as a regular, like, I guess, drone, little miniature jet drone. You could give figures like your mainline Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime a jetpack in vehicle mode. So you can make a silly flying truck, which looks pretty cool, I must say myself. You could use the jetpack as a weapon, as a blaster here, for your mainline Optimus. You could use the jet as a shield. If your figure has a 5 mil port on the back of them, you could use it to create a jet power version of that character. So Here we have the mainline Optimus in his jet power mode. Here you have Noah with the core class Rat Trap, and it shows you how tiny of a figure he is. It's kind of crazy that Rat Trap is basically like a whole head taller from what it looks like. Noah Diaz with the mainline Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal. And I don't have the Studio Series Optimus Prime and Primal, which is why I'm using these two. To wrap this up, he's a neat little core class figure that you could honestly skip. But obviously, if you're a completionist and you want, you know, all the characters for the brand new movie, you're gonna pick this up. Other than that, the only other reason I would go ahead and pick him up would just honestly be for the jetpack. Honestly, the jetpack is a cool accessory. You could use it as a shield, as a gun. You can make jet power versions of your figures in robot or alt modes. You could use it as its own drone. Of course, Noah could be a part of it, and he could just basically lay down and pretend to be a jet, which is a horrible transformation. But other than that, it's an okay little core class. Honestly, the fun is in how you use the jetpack on other figures, to me, honestly. But yeah, that was Studio Series Noah Diaz. And as usual, guys, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. No matter what time of day or night, no matter when you're watching this, remember to always smile, my friends. And I'll catch you in the next video.